All right, now we're going to learn a little bit of music theory, just a little bit, but we want to start now because down the road you're going to need to know some of this information in order to use some of these chords that we're going to be working with. So it's good to start now, so when we get there, you're going to be well prepared to function with your chord vocabulary. What I'm talking about now is the names of the notes on the guitar. And you have 6 strings and all these frets. And these are all notes and they all have a name. And a lot of them have more than one name. It can seem pretty complex and complicated, but it's not, because we're going to break it down to some very simple information. In music, we use the first 7 letters of the alphabet for note names: A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And so we're going to just start with those 7 letters and learn where they are on just the 6th string. We'll deal with the rest of the strings later, but for now, just the 6th string, we're going to learn where all the A, B, C, D, E, F, and G's are. So we're going to start with the open 6th string. That's really this note right here, and that is the note E. Then we're going to go to the 1st fret. That's the note F. The 3rd fret is the note G. The 5th fret is the note A. The 7th fret is the note B. The note at the 8th fret is C. And the 10th fret is D. And then when we get to the 12th fret, where the double dots are on the side of your fretboard, that is E again. So it is in alphabetical order, but on the 6th string it starts on E. And it's E, F, G. When you get to A, or the 5th fret, when you get to the 5th fret, it's the note A. And then B, C, D, and E. So we're keeping it very simple here. It's just a location on one string, and any of these particular frets I'm pointing out have a letter name, and you just need to know that. So that's very straightforward. Let me show you a drill to get this down. In order for this information to serve you as a musician, you need to be able to get to any note and just know what it is. So 3rd fret, G. 10th fret is D. 1st fret is F. Open is E. 12th fret is E. 7th fret, B. 5th fret, A. Just like that. Eventually you'll get to where you just know where they are right away. And then that'll really help you in a lot of different ways in playing music. So to do a drill to get this down, you would just have to be very organized and methodical about it. Let me show you how to do this. I'm just going to call out letters randomly, and then you find the note, use your first finger only, and play it. So if I call out G, that's at the 3rd fret. D, 10th fret. B, the 7th fret. F, it's at the 1st fret. A, 5th fret. G, 3rd fret. E. E is down here open, and even though you don't need to put your first finger down there to play an open E, just by putting your finger there kind of helps your brain really get the idea that that note's actually right there, because you don't need to hold down anything to get your open E. It's just a good way to learn that the note is in that location. And also play the E up here. So in the drill you have 2 E's, open and 12th fret. And always go to the closest E that you're near. If I was just on G and E was called, you'd go to this E and then up to the E at the 12th fret. If I were on, say, B or C or D and E is called, I would go to this E first and then down to the open E. Some of these things are just designed in the drill to get you thinking like a guitarist. And when you start using this information, you'll see what I mean when you get there. So make sure you do the drill very casually. It's not a drill like to test you. It's not a speed drill. It's a drill that's inputting information into your brain. So you're really just teaching these notes to yourself. So it's good to pick up the guitar and orientate yourself. Go in order up and down like this. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, and then back down. E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E. It's good to notice what fret number you're at. So once you orientate yourself, then you can start to randomize it. That's basically just calling out letters randomly. To yourself is fine. You can have somebody else call out the 7 letters for 7 letters of the alphabet randomly. Some people make a recording in some way on their computer or on their phone or on a tape player. Whatever works for you, but just make sure if you make a recording that you use the pause button, because if you just start rattling off letters and it's one after another, you'll turn it into a speed drill, and that'll really have an effect on the effectiveness of this drill. So you would want to like maybe make a recording and it'll call out a letter, say A. You hit the pause button and you play A. And you hit the pause button and it says C, and you play C. Always hitting the pause button so you're in control of the pace of the drill. Very important. I've seen people do drills like this, and right away they're trying to see how fast they can do it, and it creates anxiousness and confusion, and you end up practicing that. So you want to keep it very, very calm, very casual. G, D, F, A, E. So remember, use your first finger only. When E is called, just go to the closest E first, and for down here open, put your first finger behind the nut. And do this drill now, so that when we get to the point where we need the note names, and in order to move chords around and scales around and other kinds of vocabulary, you'll be ready for it then. So it's a great drill to start now.